Hi, my name is Janicia and today I am harvesting from my garden. I use as much space as I possibly can to grow food for my family, flowers for visual appeal, as well as for pollinators. My home is currently located in an HOA, but now they call it a POA, whatever. It makes no difference to me. All I can feel is a bit of restriction as far as what I can do. I've been thinking about the increase in food recalls lately and how growing a garden can help us buffer ourselves from harm. For myself, I did not want to limit myself based off where I live. I started gardening to have some control of my food because it was becoming increasingly dangerous and I didn't want any harm to my body from buying something that can have some kind of bacteria in it. Food recalls have increased by 21% as of recent years, and it disrupts our food supply chain. So even though the idea of a HOA helps with our property value, uniformity, and tidy lawns, we can't eat grass. And if food are constantly being recalled, what will we eat? In history, most of our ancestors grew their own food. It was foreign to not have a garden. Today, we have become so accustomed to having our food provided to us. We run to live in neighborhoods that discourages the garden in the front of our yard. I started growing food in my front yard a few years ago. I thought someone would tell me to get rid of my garden, but they did not. My community is rather relaxed, but if you live in a strict community, some states are passing laws that give you the right to grow food with some restrictions. The things that I believe that made it a lot easier for me to grow a garden in my front yard is that I grow a lot of flowers in my front yard along with vegetables. But the vegetables that I grow in my front yard are very selective. So I grow mostly things like peppers, eggplants. Those are all things that are beautiful and they can be ornamental as well as food. So in the fall, you can also grow stuff as Swiss chard, which are very colorful, and kale that has also color, and you could grow multi varieties of the same plant that has different colors so it looks more colorful. You can also grow things in pots. If your neighborhood is very strict, you can do something in pots in your front yard. Maybe you might not be able to do plants that are very tall, but there are ways that you can get around it and you can try and see what will work and what will not work in your neighborhood, especially if your front yard may be the only place that has the most sun for you to grow something, because I do see a lot of people have that problem where your backyard may not be useful, but your front yard is useful. And that's the way how I did it. Basically, my backyard is useful, but not the entire thing. So I have to use my front yard because I have a large family. I have 6 children and our family is a family of 8, and so I try to grow as much as I possibly can, especially in the growing seasons. I try to do the best I can. If you haven't started a garden yet, you can still grow one now. My first garden, I actually started my garden in late August, and that was taking it too close to when the weather gets really cold. And so I did do it anyway. I grew a few acorn squashes and I grew lettuce, and I think my first year I also tried to grow broccoli. And it was successful. It wasn't the best, but it still did very well. And as time goes on, you learn more and more. I have learned so much since I started gardening. I mean, I knew how to grow some things from when I was a child. because I grew up with my grandmother, and my grandmother, she always knew how to garden, but it was in a totally different environment than in the United States where I live now. We were in a tropical region, so it's a lot different. So we could grow stuff all year round. There was no winters with hard freezes that way that we have it here in the United States. But I was still able to accomplish something. And so in this video, I just want to just encourage anyone who may be thinking about it to grow something. You can grow in pots, you can grow. There are so many ways and that you can get around growing food. You can even grow food in your apartment if you get a hydroponic system, or you could build one yourself. If there's a will, there is a way. I know what I'm saying sounds a bit risky, but it's even riskier letting someone else control all of our food.
Yay.
Thank you for watching this video. We harvested a few things, and I'm sorry that I didn't really show you guys what I've harvested, but I harvested a few things. We harvest everything off of my peach tree. One of my peach tree did not do so well this year, and I'm going to definitely prune it all the way back.